Hey, this is Heart Healing Fairy. Ooh, I feel there's been you ever wake up one day and you feel like the energy has shifted so drastically that the only way I can kind of put it into words, and it's like you woke up on a brand new timeline. Like the energy feels completely different. The way you feel, the way you are responding to life just shifts so drastically. You might be feeling fed up, I'm hearing. And I was also hearing all day yesterday and into the wee hours of the night. I tried to articulate this message last night while I just couldn't sleep. But the overall energy that kept coming through was just like, we're not here to trauma bond with you. And where it was stemming from was this sort of, there is a certain portion where you are going to be extremely misunderstood by all of the energies around you, because when your energy is the one shifting so quickly, people that you've known are not going to be able to relate to, I'm hearing the evolution within your consciousness to that point, if that makes sense. And a distinction that I'm getting right here is that you may reference your past a lot, because what do you reference when you are speaking to people? You reference your past. It's what you know. You reference the experiences that you've already been through. That's all that we have to pull from when relating to others and when you're trying to convey a sentiment, right? But there might be this sort of disconnect energy, like people might not be able to hear the frequency you're on. That is actually, it's just the love frequency. Love is the highest vibration of the universe. And even if you are referring to, some of a lot of your experiences, I feel, if you're finding this channel, was probably pretty traumatic. And you have learned so many lessons through those experiences. And so when you're referencing these things, you are not coming from an unhealed space. You are coming from the space of, I've actually sat down and looked at all of this stuff, and I see the roles that I've played in every situation, and I understand the energy of it, and I understand why I was dealing with those mental health issues. I understand why I was addicted to drugs. I understand why I put myself into situations that were very dark and toxic, and bad things happened to me. It's not a hurt space. Those are just a few examples from my own lived experience, but when someone can't hear your frequency, they might turn it back around on you and try and distort who you are and where you are speaking from, is what I'm hearing. But I'm also hearing that this collective, I mean, you see it for what it is. It's not, what's the right word? It's not confusing you anymore, and it's not making you second guess yourself, is what I'm saying, what I'm hearing. And that little phrase, like, we're not here to trauma bond with you. So when you recognize that someone is trying to do that with you, that they are trying to connect with you from a hurt space, it is very apparent at this point. It's a little bit disheartening. And it is healthier to just disconnect from these dynamics. I'm sure we have all been through our fair share of trauma bonding relationships and these types of dynamics, which I feel like this collective has been out of this for a while, has been out of that kind of dynamic for a while, and sort of been connecting the dots and seeing all of your past relationships and experiences and dynamics clearly is what I'm getting. And so it's like you can try and reach someone. There are these sort of very real and raw breakthrough moments that are possible at times, which I've experienced myself, but like these energies most of the time just go directly back to their past, what feels comfortable, which then shows you there hasn't really been understanding that took place, if that makes sense. And so it's not about being misunderstood. It's about whether someone can hear your frequency or not, which even when you are speaking to someone I'm hearing like plainly and abruptly and like just calling it like you see it and putting it out there, whether they understand or not, it can come off as kind of brash. But it's really not. It comes from love. Oh, that's my dog confirmation. I'm sorry if you hear my stomach growling. I need to eat. What are you growling at? What is it? What is it? Oh. Ryder. 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 He's ignoring me. I'm hearing that during this little shift, and you know, it's been some time since you've been disconnecting from this dynamic. And you always, you know, you want to be open to life and not give people the benefit of the doubt, but like be open to tapping into someone's energy and like feeling into them and seeing where they're coming from. But at a certain point, it's like it becomes very obvious, and it's like as you clear out your own fragmentation and wounding, it's like that energy can't even connect with you anymore. It's like speaking to a brick wall almost, where it becomes pretty pointless. And there's a big difference, you know, when you're experiencing this with like a younger energy, like a child that you're actually guiding and teaching and yeah. But then when it's an adult, it's like I do have compassion because it's almost like I am meeting a reflection of one of my younger selves. And I love them. But I just keep hearing very strongly, like, we're not here to trauma bond with you. And if you cannot hear the frequency of love, even when the words sound like it's not love. It's not that they can't hear that it's coming from love. It's that they don't like what you're saying because they're not ready to acknowledge the truth, their own truth, which I also experienced a lot when I sat with this. I sat with someone for several years that I loved listening to, that really helped me shift a lot in my conscious mind. And there were times where I would completely disconnect and be like, oh, yeah, this person doesn't know anything because, like, he was tapping certain wounds uh, that I was carrying that I wasn't ready to look at yet. So I understand. I feel like you're understanding what's happening here. So now it's kind of just flowing into this da 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 da. I'm just gonna do what I do in my life, and I'm open for adult, real conversations. And if that is not taking place, then you can move it right along. Like, we don't have time for this anymore, is what I'm hearing. I'm also hearing that your energy has sort of shifted into this. At one point, you may have been this sort of people pleasing, say yes when you felt no type of energy, into this very, I'm hearing, stabilizing force, a stabilizing energy. Your energy is like a shifter of consciousness. Even in silence, your energy is affecting everything and everyone around you. I don't think that most people are very consciously aware of that, but if you're on my channel and you have found this video, I believe that you are very aware of this and how important it is to sort of wield that knowing with wisdom, because it's good to be kind as best that we can with any type of energy, even the ones who don't understand where you're coming from. It's like the last video, like, don't react, you just know. And treating everything as it comes as kindly as you can is so important. Your energy is shifting a lot, collectively and in your personal life. I am sending you so much love, and I hope that you are having a great week, and I will see you in the next one.